Now, we are learning how to be well groomed. I think that I'm a fairly well groomed person, but we'll see. Maybe I won't be. Only one way to find out. See what we learn.
Where are you?
In my room, Don.
Your
Done.
call. He said he'd be a little late. Say, you look smooth.
Oh, I thank you, sir. You look mighty elegant yourself, if I may say so.
Yes, indeed. Both Don and Sue look like the kind of people you'd like to know, don't they? Of course, right now they're dressed.
My thought is no. Looking at them, I don't want to know either of them. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm mean, but given it's the 1950s, I feel like they might be a bit prejudiced. Like, just guessing, just the time they're alive in. Just my original thoughts. I'm sorry.
For their Friday dates. But don't you have to think that they're always well groomed?
Yes,
No?
that's no accident. For Don and Sue, the question, how do I look, depends on good grooming habits. Health, posture, cleanliness, and neatness, plus a daily routine of little finishing touches.
I'm scared. I feel like I'm
Take
gonna
last night,
not
for
be.
example. On weeknights when there are no dates, plenty of time to do little things that make for a well-groomed appearance.
Hey, sis, haven't you finished with that iron yet?
Haven't had. Haven't you got anything else to do?
I'm one of the few people who did used to like iron my shirts when I worked at like an office. It does help you look nice. Not necessary, especially nowadays. Most people don't do it, and if they do it, they don't do it right. And your shirt can end up looking really freaking funky if you iron it weird. So, yeah. And also, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. If you wash it and you hang it up and don't let it wrinkle, it's fine without being ironed. Let's see.
Don, what are you doing in my sewing box?
Well, there's a loose button here.
Oh, all right. I'll for you.
Don, fix it yourself.
Did you polish my shoes?
I mean,
Oh, I
that's
get the
fair.
deal. I have to polish my own. I might as well.
Oh, thanks.
Does anyone actually polish their shoes anymore? I've seen shoe polish. I've never used it, and I've never known anyone who has. Shoes are also made differently now. Often don't need to be polished because they're synthetic or just a different type of material altogether that you don't polish. But fixing buttons is something everyone should know. 100%. It's not that hard, and if you fix your own button, it doesn't matter what it looks like, because you fixed it, so fuck it. As long as the thread is like similar enough to the material color, it looks fine. It's a button. If you care that much and have the money, you can have it fixed professionally. It's nice to know someone who can sew, but it's much better if you learn to do the very simple thing of putting a button back on and fixing holes at seams. Those are two things fairly easy that I feel people should know. men and women. So that one's good, but ironing and polishing your shoes, meh. Sounds like I said ironing your shoes. Ironing your clothes, polishing your shoes. Nowadays, meh. You can do it, but most people don't work somewhere or live somewhere where that's really necessary.
Clothes pressed and mended. Shoes polished. These are a few of the habits which Don and Sue keep neat. And neatness is one of the fundamentals of grooming. So here's part of your big question: how do I look? Are my clothes neat and clean? Whether you do your own or achieve it by cooperative effort, keep your clothes looking neat and clean.
And cleanliness and neatness apply to you as well as to your clothes. So after a cleansing, relaxing bath, that's a good daily habit. Sue has a regular routine. And
I hate baths. Well, I don't hate baths. The idea of baths disturbed me, and I have to shower before I get into a bath because the idea of being in the water with my own filth absolutely disgusts me. But daily showering is fine. Some people actually need to shower slightly less if you have extremely dry skin. Sometimes over showering isn't good. When my eczema gets real bad, I shower like every 2 to 3 days just because I like hot showers, and hot showers and eczema skin don't mix well together. So, the idea of showering every day, sure, sounds fine. For everybody, that's not gonna work, and showering every other day will not hurt you unless there are exceptions. If you work in a job where you get gross, yeah, you need a shower every day. Or if you've gotten dirty, even if you were gotten splashed with rainwater sometimes, depending if it was just falling on you or whether it got splashed by a car puddle or something, because the car puddle ones are usually fucking gross. And then yeah, you should shower after that. But not everyone needs to shower every day. But it is a good habit if you like to.
plan time too for the finishing touches.
I do
Doing
like
your
doing
nails,
nails.
brushing your hair, so on. Sue avoids red nail polish since it would call attention to her stubby hand. A clear polish.
Fucking roasted. Holy shit. Was not prepared. Was not prepared for that. Jeez, if you have quote unquote stubby hands and want to wear red nail polish, do it. I, right now, am trying to grow my nails out longer because I love having long nails. Not everyone, A, can grow their nail longs, or B, wants to. But if you don't want long nails, it doesn't mean you can't have pretty colored fingernails? Or is she saying that her fingers are short, and so she shouldn't have red? Either way, that's so rude. Her hand looks perfectly fine. I mean, I guess I have longer fingers than this person does, but we have similar hands. Their hands. Jesus. Jesus. I'm just shocked that the director would be call attention to her stubby hands, so she puts clear polish on so she doesn't look at her stubby hands. But I also would recommend a clear polish. I use Sally Hansen Artist Nails because I like having a bit more strength on my nails. but like, damn, I'm shook.
Polish keeps your nails sparkling. Once a week, Sue gives herself a complete manicure. Then daily care of her nails is easy. In the same way, regular shampoos and daily brushing keep her hair clean and glossy. And these finishing touches that add so much to Sue's cleanliness and neatness all fit into a simple schedule of daily activities.
But I would argue that that doesn't make you cleanly or neat to have nice nails. It just means that you are privileged enough to not have to work with your hands. It has nothing to do with how, like, neat or cleanly you are. It's fascinating to watch this and be like, that's just so entitled. Like, if you're someone who's, I don't know, like, I was gonna say architect, but I'm thinking of a landscaper, and I don't know why architect came to mind. But if you're like a landscaper and you're digging in the dirt and you have like gloves on all day, you're not gonna have pretty groomed nails, no matter how much you want to. Even if you paint your nails on the daily, they're gonna chip on the daily and they're gonna break. They're not gonna be able to be as long just by the nature of what you're doing. So to be like, oh, that's a sign of cleanliness, like, no, it's a sign that you are in a position where you don't have to use your hands. It baffles me. And it's wild.
And now for at least 8 hours of sleep.
Good. That's a
Good
good
health
one.
is a rule, for health is one of the foundations of your appearance.
That's a good one. Yeah. Being healthy makes you... Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. Is that a picture of a dog? Is that a dog? What is that? I think it's... It looks like it should be a dog, but it doesn't look like a dog. Like, it has a dog face, and then it has a... Yeah, that's all I could get. I like his pajamas. I don't like pajamas, actually. I hate wearing pajamas to bed.
Need some hot water for me.
You know how
And
claustrophobic
hurry. I'll have to
clothes are when
shave.
you're sleeping in them.
What to wear? Weather has something to do with your choice of clothes. But Don also thinks about
Only if you let it. If you don't want the weather to have anything to do with your choice of clothes, don't let it. That is... I never dress for the weather. I dress the way I want to dress, and then I add a coat if I'm cold. Like, just have fun. You only live once. Bleh. Weather be damned.
other things.
Sorry.
Most of his clothes are clean and
Ah,
fresh, so he's not as limited in selection. How about these slacks and this shirt? What do you think? How will Don look in his combination?
Let's hope he'll pay a little attention to pattern and color.
too many patterns on that. Be
How about
more
this
boring.
combination?
That's better. Now a tie to go with the outfit and Don's all set.
Goddamn. Wearing a tie every day. Ugh. I used to wear a bow tie most days, actually. But that's just because bow ties are fucking cool.
Don is putting one
Love
more
bow
finishing
ties.
touch to his appearance. A
Oh,
well-matched outfit of clothes. How will he look?
oh, that's the
Good
finishing.
enough in that outfit.
And now another little habit of cleanliness and neatness. Dirt under your fingernails must be cleaned every day, and it's better in private.
All right, Don, you're next.
Yes, you should clean out the dirt under your fingernails every day. Once again, if you're working with your hands every single day, I also understand that not every day is going to be a day where your fingernails are perfect. Fingernails are not the end-all be-all of health, like they keep trying to make it. I know that's not really what they're doing, but it's just like, oh, you're not well groomed if your fingernails aren't perfect. Obsess about your fingernails.
Now for a cleansing morning shower.
Meanwhile, Sue gives thought to the day. What will she wear? That depends on her activities, of course. For school, choose comfortable, not too dressy clothes. Perhaps a skirt and a blouse to go with it.
Wear pants. Be
But
comfortable.
what about these two blouses? Which is more appropriate for school? Which goes with the skirt?
Fellows like to see girls dress up, but in general only for a special occasion.
Yes, choose
That's...
clothes that are suitable.
Oh
Suitable
my
to your
god.
needs and situation. But remember,
Be fully clothed at
any
all
clothes
times.
look better with good posture. Now that her clothes are selected, Sue is ready to fix her hair. What to do with those curls she so carefully put in last night? It doesn't matter just what hairstyle you use, as long as it looks right on you. Up swept,
It looks bad on you, don't do it.
loosely over the shoulders. Just be sure your hairdo suits you and that your hair is neatly placed.
And here's some.
They would have a cow if you turned up with a bunch of colors in your hair, though. No, no, no. Be uniquely you, within their limits.
Something else for your appearance. Eat a hearty, balanced breakfast. There's nothing like wholesome food to help keep you in good health.
And that means a clear complexion, shining eyes, glossy hair.
In short, that means a better appearance. Don's all set to look right at school, isn't it?
Mother, too, keeps a good appearance, even around the house, for that keeps up her spirits.
I'm sure she would love just to wear some sweatpants and get shit done around the house. And not have to worry about what she looks like. She lives at a time where that is just not possible. I feel immensely sorry for that woman.
And father dresses according to his work, relying on cleanliness and neatness as the foundations of his appearance. So, for each individual, the finishing touches of appearance may be his or hers alone, suited to individual needs, action, ideas.
After breakfast, Sue goes back to her room for some finishing touches. Her makeup.
Gotta wear makeup every day. No, you don't.
Her powder is one that blends with natural color. She pats it on lightly, then carefully smooths it over her face.
And be careful when it comes to lipstick.
Yes, choose a shade that goes with your own coloring and sets off your clothes to advance. Then, easy does.
I'm gonna wear bright red lipstick every day now. Fucking fire engine red. Hell yeah. Yeah, just wear what you want to wear. Yeah, it's nice to have your makeup match your clothes, but it's also kind of fun sometimes to have your makeup not match your clothes. And you don't look less well groomed if you do your makeup and your makeup doesn't quite match what you're wearing. What? And also, it's so subjective what they're saying, which I guess is good because it is subjective. But it's also like, what kind of advice is this? Wear one that matches your complexion. What if you're not sure? Like you're just like, I don't know. What shade does match my complexion? This isn't gonna help you. It's just gonna tell you to match your complexion. But easy does it.
Now smooth out gently and wipe off any excess to leave only a smooth film of color. Following the lines,
What? Maybe it's something about their makeup, but yeah, you don't really need to do this nowadays. But I would also recommend using a lip liner before using lipstick. It just helps. Not necessary. It just helps you keep in the lines of your lips.
of your own lips. And finally, a last-minute once-over in the mirror. Make sure your headline is even. Don't let your slip show.
Come on, we'll be late. Oh, boy, at the mirror again.
Well, the mirror could help you check your clothes, too, and improve your posture.
Yeah, improve your posture, man.
Oh, Kazuka, thanks. And I could straighten up, couldn't I? Well, let's hurry. We'll be late.
Cultivate such habits as cleanliness and neatness.
Oh, I love those little scrubber things.
For all through the day, others are looking at you. Your mirror tells you what others see.
It does not tell you accurately what others see. Remember, other people see you from other angles, and they're also not nearly as critical of you as you are of yourself. So, no, not at all. The mirror is a poor reflection of what others see in you. God, that's like, I don't know. Some of this advice I'm like, yeah, I agree with it, and others I'm like, oh God, no, please don't say that. That's awful.
How does Sue look?
How does Don look?
Like he's
Health,
being held at gunpoint.
cleanliness, neat. These grooming habits form the basis of a good appearance.
Oh my God, I saw her slip for about 0.2 seconds. What a heart.
And a well-planned outfit of clothes. Well cared for hands and nails. Light touches of makeup. A becoming hairdo.
Oh, Sue, where are you?
Oh,
In my
see.
room, Don.
Come on,
Yeah,
Don.
call. Said it'd be a little late. Say, you look smooth.
Well, thank you, sir. Look mighty elegant yourself.
Oh, this is where we came in.
And this is where Don and Sue go out for a pleasant evening.
I didn't
Their
realize
good
they were
grooming
siblings
habits
when
help
they
them in
first
friendship
started. I
and
thought they were
individual.
dating.
For your success depends
Now
a
that we've
great
come all the way
deal on
around,
how
I'm still concerned. I ending thoughts on that one is I do not agree with the 50s version of how to be well groomed. I would not be a well groomed person in the 50s, and I care not for a lot of the things that they suggest you do. I feel like I've learned a lot about myself today.